welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to share with you some bulbs that I ordered from Brecks Bulbs in Canada, and I'm really excited to share with you the bulbs that I ordered. I've just opened the box that came in, and I think I'll be planting these in the ground today. So these are some tree lily bulbs that I wanted to try in my garden. I don't have lily trees in my garden, and I decided to order these and try them out. So I wanted to share with you the varieties that I ordered and specifics on it, and I will show you when I'm planting these in my garden as well. So the first one that I ordered is the Sensai lily tree. This one, so each package comes with 3 bulbs, which I think is perfect because you always want a grouping of 3 when you're planting for impact, and also, you know, having this grouping is the best. So it tells me that this flower in year 1 will be 3 to 4 feet tall. In year 2 it's going to be 5 to 6 feet, and then in year 3 it can be 6 to 8 feet, which is awesome. I'm just excited to see the size of these lilies and how they grow in the garden, and I'm excited to try them out. And then overall size is 3 to 8 feet. So as it shows you that over the years it's going to graduate and become taller as the bulb is grows and feeds more. So this particular lily is mid to late summer flowering, which is nice. It is going to be golden yellow with red. So excited. I think this is more of a vibrant yellow with red in it. And the planting depth is 6 inches deep and about 9 to 12 inches apart. And after blooming, what is recommended that you just leave them alone. I think it's because it feeds the bulbs, so I think you could just cut off the flower stalk and just leave the foliage to kind of prepare food for, like, basically nutrition and food for the next year's bloom. So that's what's recommended. So this is the first variety that I ordered. I'll share with you the next one. So the next one that I ordered is called Empoli lily tree. So this one, like, the specifics are the same. They are all, this one is also mid to late summer flowering, same height, same planting depth specifications, but this one is a reddish pink to dark pink with a golden yellow center. So when I looked at the picture for this one, it was a really vibrant magenta pink. So I'm hoping that it is the way the picture was showing. And the golden yellow center was almost like a chartreuse yellow, at least in the picture. So we'll see how these turn out. So these are the Empoli lily tree, and also these are 3 bulbs as well. The next one that I actually got 4 of them, so I'm going to show you the third one. So this one here, I think Ollie likes it too. This one here is the rising moon lily tree. Again, this is a midsummer one. So this is slightly, I guess, different flowering time from these. So these ones said mid to late summer. So and this one is just midsummer. So it will be probably earlier than the other ones. So again, this one has 8-inch pastel yellow flowers with pink edging. So this would be really pretty too. It's going to be more of a muted color, but I like the combination of the pink and the yellow. So yeah, again, everything else is the same. The height on these are a little bit on the shorter side. So this one is about 4 to 5 feet. So I think this one is going to be a little bit of a shorter one, which is nice to have this kind of variation in the garden. And this one specifically mentions that you can also put this in part shade. So that's what probably I will try with this one, is to put it in partial shade, because I do have a lot of shady spots in my garden. So it'll be a good experiment to try this one in part shade to see how this does. The other ones didn't specify anything, so I'm assuming they need full sun to do their best. And the last one that I ordered is Elodie Lily. So Elodie Lily is also a shorter one. This one is 3 to 4 feet, and it is also the earliest one. It's going to be early to midsummer, and this one comes with 5 bulbs, which is nice because I think this is the more shorter variety. I forgot to see what the rising moon came with. So the rising moon came with 3 bulbs as well. So yeah, this one is the only one I saw with 5 bulbs. These have a beautiful double candy pink. So this one is more of an Asiatic lily. So this one I think is not a lily tree. This one is an Asiatic lily. It is a double candy pink. So that's exciting. It's different. And I thought I was ordering a lily tree, but I guess this is not, which is fine. This one also can go in a part shade location. So that's what I'm going to do with this one and the rising moon. I'm going to put it in a more part shade location and see how they do. And then the other 2 are the lily trees. I think one of them is more yellow and red, and the other one is more pink and yellow. So those I'll probably plant in a more sunnier spot. So yeah, these are all the lily bulbs that I ordered, and I wanted to share this with you. I think these are to be planted in the fall as per their instructions on their website. So that's what I'm gonna do. So these are lily bulbs that I ordered from Brecks, and I will be planting these in my garden today. And I'll show you as I'm planting where I'm deciding to put them and how I'm planting them. So they are to be planted 6 inches deep. Hoping, keeping my fingers crossed that the squirrels are not going to get to them. I'm going to actually put some sort of a pot or something on that location so I remember where I planted them, and also to see if the squirrels were going to get to them or not. So I will try to secure it a little bit this time and see. Most likely they go after more tulips, hoping that they leave the lily bulbs alone. We'll see. So follow me along on this video and I'll show you where I'm planning to put these bulbs. So here I am going to plant my first lily tree bulbs. So these are the empoli ones. So these are the reddish pink to dark pink with golden yellow center. So what I'm thinking about is planting them out in this bed in my backyard, especially because ultimately they will get really tall, like about 8 feet. So I do not want them sporadically in the front of this bed. So I am thinking, I do have some allium bulbs and some milkweed that I planted in this area here. So sorry, this is not milkweed, this is butterfly weed that I planted in here recently. So I think what I'm thinking is I could do like a trio of these lilies back here. So somewhere here, so 1, 2, and 3 over here. So I have a Winecraft smoke bush here. I have a limelight prime hydrangea here, and I have a vanilla strawberry hydrangea here as well, which I recently planted this year. So I think these would be nice here, as they would just remain as foliage when the lilies are done, and it would be nice to have some tall flowers here in the back. And in the first year, even though they'll be only 3 to 4 feet, they will still be visible because these plants are all fairly young still, so there's still some time for them to grow taller and bigger. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to plant these here, and I'll show you how I am planting them in here. So I'm trying to dig a hole, which is, I think the planting depth was about 6 inches. So the soil is pretty loose and healthy. So what I'm doing is I'm trying to dig out this hole here and remove any roots or anything that is going to not be loose in here. So just going to dig out this hole and put the bulbs in here. I mean, it's as easy as that. The only thing I'm worried about is squirrels digging them up, and I have to come up with a little bit of a plan. Maybe I will put some daffodil bulbs around this, Not sure yet, but I really want to get them in the ground so that I have something for next year to look forward to. So this shovel is about 4 feet, so I think I have dug 4 inches, sorry, and I have dug more than that. I think this is at least 7 inches deep, so I think I'm happy with the depth, and I'm going to open the package now and place the bulb in here, and I'll show you. So this is what the bulb looks like. This is almost like it doesn't have any outer coating, it's just pink, and it has a bunch of healthy roots. I think it's a really healthy bulb that they've sent, and what I'm just going to do is, I haven't done anything to it, I'm just going to place it in the hole. The root sides are all down, and just put it in this hole here. As you can see, this is where the shoot will grow from, and just make sure, I think it is at the right planting depth, and I'm going to just backfill this with just the regular soil, making sure it's straight, and I'm going to just fill this back up with soil, just loosely. I don't want it to be too packed. It's not like it's going to grow this year, so I'm not really worried about how I cover this up. It's just really like putting the soil back in and making sure. I'm going to put some mulch on this and make sure it's more protected here, and that's it. I mean, that's how you would plant a lily tree bulb. So that's one that I have planted here, and I'm going to make a couple more holes, I think about 8 inches apart, 8 to 10 inches apart. So I'm going to do that and create a nice trio of these empoli lily trees. So I'm going to get the other 2 in the ground, and I just wanted to bring you along and show you where I was planting the first set of the lily bulbs. So here it is. I'm going to show you another one that I'm planting. These are the roots, and this is the top of the lily lily bulb, and I'm going to place them in the soil and then backfill it with the soil that I dug out. I think it's quite easy for the beauty that it's going to offer next year. So I'm really excited to see these pop out of the ground next year. The only thing I'm not sure if I do have lily beetles in my area or not, which I'll find out next year. And in addition to the Japanese beetle, this is another battle that I'll have to fight, but I hope not. I hope it's going to be a good year and there's not going to be any lily beetles. So far I don't have a lot of Asiatic lilies in my garden, so I'm not sure if I have those yet. So here it is. This one is in the ground as well, and I have planted the first set of 3 bulbs, and I just wanted to take you along the planting process and what it's like to plant these lilies in the ground. And if you have lily trees in your garden, do comment and let me know which ones you have, which varieties you love, and I'm going to update you on how these do next year, and when they do come up, what they look like. So I've put 3 in a row over here in this section here, and let me know if you have varieties, if you have this particular variety in Empoli or the varieties I showed you earlier. Do let me know in the comment section, and if you like this video, please hit the like button, and if you found it useful, please hit the like button and let me know, and subscribe to my channel for more updates on all my flowers and plants and my garden. Thank you so much for watching.